Hey everyone, Reviews here, and welcome to my review of the Five Nights at Freddy's Jazwares wave. This, I guess the glowing eyes wave is what I would call it, with their jump scare action. Yes, so I found these in Target. They just had put them out. It looks really cool. This is what the back of all of their packaging looks like. Pretty much identical, except for the figure itself. Really cool. And I would do a more high-techy intro, whatever. But I just wanted to get these reviewed and showed to you guys. So, let's open them up. Here we have it. All of the... Oh, wait. Sorry, Mangle. Hold on. Okay. Mangle is all in one-ish. You know, there's no one piece of Mangle. It's just all Mangle. Alright. This is the entire wave all together. We have Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, the Mangle, and Toy Freddy. Yes, the Mangle's name is the Mangle, not just Mangle, it's the Mangle. Also Funtime Foxy, also whatever. Alright, so let's start off with Toy Bonnie. Now, Toy Bonnie here is pretty cool looking. He is... Okay, I have to bring this up. I know articulations later, but they all have drop-down hips. Marvel Legends, you're like 3 times the price. Come on. Okay, so, Toy Bonnie here. For my Five Nights at Freddy's people, he is from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. He is the toy version of Bonnie. Not normal Bonnie, just toy version. I think his color scheme, he's supposed to be a little lighter of a blue, but this works. This kind of darker blue. More similar to original Bonnie, the original Bonnie is purple. This is a toy, so doesn't work the best, but as long as you already have the arms in position, there we go. Jump scare action. So, Toy Bonnie, very nice paint. Look how clean that is. That is very clean for an $8 figure. Well, these are $8. Very clean. Now, eyes look pretty good. The mouth, teeth, tongue, all look super nice, super clean. Only minor problem, his tail comes out. But it's not the worst in the world. So detail looks good. You have your, like, stamp or whatever. So that tells you what that does, or what for, I don't know, information as far as production goes. So yeah, this thing, yeah, the pins used to piece it together a little annoying on the back, but who looks at these guys from behind? And also this sticks out, but they're small enough, it doesn't really matter. Now, I will say one thing. Because what they did is, this is one piece and this is one piece. So they sandwich them together, and because of the function, no head movement. Okay, no head movement, but there's plenty of articulation elsewhere. So, articulation. One in the mouth, technically. Then you have a full 360 at the arms, independent of the function itself. Then you have a 90, slightly below 90 degree bend, and a full swivel at the elbow, full swivel at the hand, and it moves like that. Same with the other arm. Let me put his tail back in. Then you have drop down hips, and that goes out that far. Kind of loose though. It's pretty good. And then this far of a knee bend, and then this is on a swivel, and it can go all the way around. No ball joints except for the legs on this guy. So Toy Bonnie, go back here. It's time for your chicken brethren. This is Chica. As my mom pointed out, they gave her knockers. According to my mom. I don't think that's how she looked in the original, but Jazwares sculptors. Alright, same articulation scheme, except my function doesn't really work on this Chica, so let's just use it as normal articulation. So full 360, once again, no waist swivel, legs, nice and, wait, hold on a sec. This is better than a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Sorry, Marvel Legends, I have to nag on you, but you got beat by the freaking Toy Chica figure from Jazwares. Really nice sculpt otherwise. Looks pretty accurate to the game for the most part. This is useless. Okay. Chica's detail looks nice. Eyes painted well. Beak painted well. That's party painted really nicely. Mangle, the Mangle. Hi, Mangle. Yeah, this is the Mangle. So, Mangle, you can take her apart and put her back together just like how it's described in the games. So you can basically take whatever part of this abomination you want, plug it in elsewhere, and do whatever. You can give her 4 legs, you can give her 1 head, 2 head, extra long neck, turn her into a... I'm not even going to cover articulation because it's just a whole bunch of falling apart ball joints. It initially was way too tight, and some of these just don't stay on, and some of them do, and there's also technically a pin in here, and you can take this off, and yeah, you can disassemble this figure, and it's the Mangle, so... Oh yeah, there is a function. Head. Cool. All these guys' eyes glow in the dark, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Freddy. I'm Freddy. Please deposit 5 coins. Yeah, it's him. Toy Freddy. He has an action figure. Drop down hips. Look at that. That is an amazing amount of leg articulation. Full up, back, and it came out, back, bend, it does whatever, arm, tight out of the box. I had to warm him up, unfortunately. Swivel at the arm, same with the other hand, and yada yada. He looks good. Mouth opens nicely. Pretty cool. Let me turn off the lights. There we go. So yes, each of them have glow-in-the-dark eyes, and they actually show up really well on camera and in person. Sorry, Mangle, I do not have the energy to put you back together. Wow, Bonnie's is right. Big eyes. Let's see. What about Chica? Maybe her bib glows. No, just her eyes. Spooky. So that is the toy gang. They look great, they look really cool, they're fun toys, and despite each of them having a function, they still have pretty darn good articulation, which is very surprising. These are quite solid figures, and the balls joints still fall apart, just like the... what are they called again? Oh yeah, that's right, the Funko ones. So these are my only 2 Funko action figures I have from Five Nights at Freddy's, aside from the what are they called? The snaps. So Sun and Moon, those are who I have. Size-wise, same approximate scale. Paintwork, this is a little dirtier looking, but it's kind of intentional, dirtier, shading, whatever. These have no shading, which Jazwares' Total Anime line does. However, these have much cleaner shapes, very clean, very nice, and the sculpts are far more accurate. These are not the good example because these are the only 2 basically accurate Funko figures. Most of the Funko figures have like wrong sets of teeth and they don't look that great. But these look accurate to my memory. Maybe Chica looks a little off. I think they made her more... let's just say the internet probably likes this version a little more than the original. And then Bonnie looks like Bonnie, Mangle looks like Mangle. They look like the characters. They have good articulation, great leg articulation. Might need to solidify some of the joints if you want, but overall I do highly recommend these guys, especially if you're a FNAF fan. I've been a FNAF fan since the original one came out. Never played it, but I like Five Nights at Freddy's, and having these toy figures, which to my knowledge are the first toy animatronic action figures. I don't think Funko ever made their own, so pick these guys up. Even if you just collected the Funko, these fill a hole in your collection and they fit scale-wise. So thank you all for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Feel like I'm missing something.